Oh no, it's empty space. Oh god. This video has been sponsored by Skillshare. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description below will get a 2-month free trial of a premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Last time we did this sort of shenanigans, we turned an entire solar system into a giant spacecraft with certain things happening that may or may not have been all that great. All I know is that it didn't really go all that fast. You can do it. You're almost there. However, Gigastructural Engineering, of course, had another update adding 2 more Gigastructures that are creative in a certain way. Anyway, in order to get there, we're gonna need to build ourselves an empire. So, bing, bang, boom, we got ourselves an empire. So yeah, it's 2347. I've done some minor upgrades to my empire, just a smidgen of upgrades. Like I don't know, this Dyson sphere, which is hanging out. Can we actually get closer? Hold on, let me have a look here. We should probably be able to get closer. Is there a Dyson sphere? Yeah, there it is. The Dyson sphere is hanging out inside of this here red giant, so that's a thing. And on top of that, we also have a bunch of stellar lifters and nidavaliers, etc. So when it comes to our production output, it is pretty ridiculous. However, Gigastructural Engineering is rather notorious for being ridiculous, and that didn't stop the developers from making something new. Now, we're just gonna go up here towards our Unity. As you can see, our Ascension perks are slightly expanded because we're gonna need a few more expansion perks than the standard 8. I also went with the Flesh is Weak and Synthetic Evolution. However, we're just gonna go ahead and pick the Slice of Life. Now, the Slice of Life is the ring world. Turned up to 11. Yeah, that's basically it. The Slice of Life is the ring world up to 11. Now, it also gives us a megastructural build capacity +1, and on top of that, they will be built quicker, and we get more alloys, 50,000 in total. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but let's be honest here. I got 216,000 in my inventory here. That's not going to be enough to build the Slice of Life. Let's put it that way. We're just going to build this, and on top of that, I'm also going to grab the Archaeology project, because I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that in order to build the Slice of Life. Now, let's quickly pop over. Oh god, not our ship designer. There we go. Technology here, and it should be available. Oh, there it is. The Alderson disk. Oh boy. Well, we'll be able to research that. Thankfully, we got plus 23,000 research because of all of the ring worlds that we have sitting around here. But with the Alderson disk, we can build the ring world +1. Yes, it is the ultimate upgrade. And there you have it. There it is, the Alderson disk technology. I love how this is called. The ludicrously insane technology. And it does allow us to unlock the Alderson disk. Now, obviously, we got some new research already queued up, so that's not the thing. All we gotta do now is we're gonna need to find a nice place to build our Alderson disk. Now, I've already selected a nice little system, Gatria over here. We're just gonna go ahead and destroy this here outpost. And, oh god, I got so many. I should really put these in the sectors. And let's build a megastructure here. Matrushka Brain, Fusion Suppressor, Sigma Fortress, Alderson Disk Construction Site for a mere 5,000 alloys. Now, let's be 100% clear here. 5,000 alloys is not the cost of the Alderson Disk. That's just the construction site. The construction site is cheap. The disk itself is not. So we're just gonna go ahead and build this, and once we get to the next stage, once this is done, we'll just check back in and see what the real cost is for building an Alderson disk. And I'm pretty darn sure it's not gonna be pretty. That 236,000 alloys that I have, it's gonna go poof. It's gonna go bye-bye. Well, it looks like the site is complete. Oh, man, we're gonna make some slices. Anybody like some pizza? Because that's what we're gonna be making. Pizza on a, well, solar system scale. Let's do this, the Alderson disk. How much is it gonna cost, sir? 150,000 alloys with a monthly upkeep of 25. Alright, let's do it. Alright. That is, that's kind of bigly. Yeah, okay. Well, it says the Alderson disk frame is complete, so let's just take a casual look here. Yeah, that is definitely the size of a solar system right here. And that basically means it's now time to start filling in the slices. So we're just gonna go and grab this slice over here. We're gonna need to wait 1 day for it to tick over and to make sure that everything is done well. Yes, Alderson slice specialization. The time has come to decide what sort of Alderson slice we want to upgrade this segment to. Well, obviously it's going to be an Ecumenopolis, because we're going to need those alloys for a little bit of a side project later on. But now we need to spend 175,000 of these here alloys. So nice. Don't ask me how or how long it took, but the Alderson slices are done. About 50% of them, that is, filled with Ecumenopoli. Now, I'd like to remind you that each one of these 4 slices is basically one ring world in terms of population centers. So, yeah, I've got about 8 Ecumenopoli just sitting in this one system's worth, and we can actually take a look at the sheer amount of ridiculous amounts of, hyper segments that we have here. For instance, plus 500 housing, plus 120 clerk jobs. How about foundry segments with 120 metallurgist jobs, or I don't know, artisans, 120 of them. Yeah, entertainment, 60. Do you want to have consumer goods that never run out, or alloys that never run out? Yeah, I hope you got some minerals, because this Alderson disk is gonna eat up all your resources and crap out an amazing amount of materials for your fleets and other special projects that I've got lined up. Well, I've managed to finish up a couple more pizza slices. There's the CPU array. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, basically, this allows us to get infinite trade value and infinite computing, so basically research. All we have to do is, spend a couple of 120,000 alloys and 10,000 crystals, and sadly I don't have 10,000 crystals, but thankfully, due to the magical world of the galactic market, I can just buy the crystals that I need, and we'll slap down another one. Yes, very nice. And we also have another Gaia slice over here, and the Gaia slice is so nice because, well, it generates all the minerals that we need. Jobs, base production, 400 minerals per tick, and we got 129 pops on this planet already. What on this slice already? Even, my God. Yeah, 87 pops producing a metric ton of minerals, 1,600 minerals, of which I'm basically consuming all of it by generating dark matter, but that's like a whole different discussion, because I'm also playing with ACON. Anyway, for 120,000 alloys, considering I got plus 3k a month in alloys, we can just crank out these slices no problem whatsoever. So we're just going to go and do that, and then bask into the wonder of the Alderson disk once it's finally done. Thankfully, if we decided that our pizza slices are not up to spec, we can always do the following. We can just terraform it to one of the other versions, which is nice. However, we're just going to go ahead and colonize this bad boy, but my God, we have so many pops, it's not even funny. We'll just put this, let's just make this one here another Gaia one, and we got another computer one here as well with the robots. Yes. Okay, so let's just CPU 2. Yes, and on top of that we get a nice little bonus here from physics research. 100% bonus to research on all of our districts, which is completely insane. Even though right now this slice has only gotten 121 pops. For some reason they're not working in the correct districts. Did I just build the wrong districts on this slice here? I think I did. Hold on, give me. That's the Gaia slice. This one. Yeah, I actually didn't build any computer hyper segments, so I'm gonna need to resolve that by just building one and take it from there. But still, though, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's a giant pizza in space with over 1,000 pops on it already, with space for another 10,000 easily. So that's nice. But they added something else as well. Gigastructural engineering is it's got a little bit crazy. So let's go and take a look at something else that we can do, and that is, of course, the magic. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and locate the galactic core. Now, before we move on to see what lurks inside of the galactic core, I do want to point out the wonders of these ridiculous hyper segments here that generate all the science that we could ever want. One could almost say that it is a place of wisdom. And you know what they say about the wise? They are, in fact, the learned. Like with Skillshare, which is an online learning community for creative and curious people where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journeys. Skillshare classes include a combination of video lessons as well as class projects, and they are fitted to your schedule and skill level. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hand-on projects and feedback from a community of millions. If you are feeling in a learning mood after watching my video and you want to use your time effectively by exploring new topics, then Skillshare may be something for you. Explore workshops, classes, and more. I myself have been struggling with some productivity issues lately, and Skillshare specifically had some classes for that, and it catered quite nicely to the subject. Maybe you want to learn to improve your skills in Premiere, which is the software that I use to make these videos. Well, maybe that. Or you want to learn some UI design so that you can understand why game developers make decisions in their games that may or may not always be too logical. For instance, there is this one class called the Intro to UAX, The Fundamentals of Usability by Marika McCloskey, where in 80 minutes the basics of good user interface is outlined. She also discusses both theory and practical applications, which is always handy to know. Now, in this particular class may not necessarily be for you, but however, Skillshare has tons of other classes specifically curated for learning. There are no ads, and there's always new content for you to bite your teeth into. And it's less than $10 a month if you get the annual subscription. And remember, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Now, as I've managed to discover the core of the galaxy, it turns out that there is a very special system over here called the Galactic Core, which apparently holds a hyperactive quasar. Now, what that quasar is it's a black hole that is in the state of eating a lot of material that's falling into it from the accretion disk and generating all these nice little beams that will effectively sterilize anything that gets inside of it. However, with the research that we can do now, after discovering this, the galaxy will never be the same again, I'm afraid. So let's quickly pop into our Ascension tier list and click on the A Weapon to Pierce the Heavens, which is apparently a hyper-energetic quasar superstructure, or in this particular case, a Gigastructure. So we should get a new technology now. Let's take a quick look here. It should be under this, I believe. There it is. Hyperdimensional shielding, quasi-stellar Obliterator tech chain. Yeah, it allows us to build the quasi-stellar Obliterator. At least the first stage of it.
System survey concluded.
And I'm just glad that I'm generating 3k of alloys a month. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a slog to build. But let's be honest here. That looks gorgeous. I like what nature has done with the place. But the Faz of Industries are going to need to do something with this. Now, obviously, I could use this black hole for something, you know, pedestrian, like a matter decompressor, as I already mentioned before, a Sigma fortress, a interstellar habitat. No. We need something good, like the quasi-stellar Obliterator. Let's just let this sink in here. The cost of the first area is going to be 100,000 alloys. Then it's 250,000 alloys, and 300, then 325, then 350,000 alloys, and finally 400,000 alloys to knock it all off. Yeah, this is going to be an expensive structure. It's going to cost me almost, he says, far more than 1 million alloys to put together. Now, obviously, building something like the quasi-stellar Obliterator does not make everybody happy, because for some reason they do not like MWDs in the center of the galaxy that can annihilate entire systems with one shot. However, this will not stop us from building it. We are of course, by far the strongest person in the galaxy by now. So we're just going to go ahead and build it and just go on towards the next stage and build ourselves the next step that will cost us 250,000 alloys. Well, I've managed to get to the next stage, and apparently everybody has stopped diplomatic relations with me now because I'm building a hyper weapon, and everybody who is not with me is against me, obviously. So they'll probably be on the receiving end of my unlimited power. Let's have a quick look here at the other members of the galaxy here, what they actually think of us. Threatening the galaxy, minus 500. Yeah, that does seem like a problem, so we're just gonna go and need to resolve that at some point. Doesn't really matter though, because we got the first stage of the quasi-stellar Obliterator done. There's nothing they can do about it, because I've got more than 3 million fleet power on standby. So just to bring things into perspective here, this is a planet. That right there is the quasi-stellar Obliterator. Now, I understand that this black hole is not to scale. It is a quasar, which means it has a couple of billion solar masses inside of its gravitational field. Still, though, it kind of puts things into perspective. I really wonder how this is going to turn out. It does look gorgeous, though. My lord, is it nice. However, for the next step, we need 325,000 alloys and a bunch of special resources in a monthly upkeep. 250 alloys. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be enough. This is the next part of the frame. This is not the gun just yet, so it's gonna get there soon enough. Thankfully, because we were inspired by the nickel Dyson sphere, the firecracker, that is the small brother of this here monstrosity, we've got a little bit of a wormhole gateway ready to dispense the fueled energy beams of the wonders that is the, these things over here, straight into any planetary body that we want to. We just need to throw 400,000 more into this here system and a monthly upkeep of 1,000 alloys and a 500 energy. And basically the next stage is that we are going to complete it. We're going to add the gun to destroy the galaxy. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be fun. I should probably start moving some ships in this general direction. Not that it matters because we got gateways everywhere. That's actually a good point. I should probably build a gateway here just in case some of the other empires start to get cute. So let me just slap down a gateway down here so we can get here rather quickly before somebody decides to blow it up. And there you have it. Just when you thought there wouldn't be enough DACA in this universe, well, there is the quasi-stellar Obliterator. The largest gun, the biggest gun, is finally ours. It is quite something, don't you agree? Look at that. This is very much inspired by the machine ships ship set. So thank you for the modders for that one for making this possible. And now it's just going to be time to fire this bad boy. Oh wait, no. Oh, we got the quasi-stellar Obliterator control panel. So let's take a quick look here at the control panel. Oh boy. Okay, so we need the quasi-eric energy. And then, of course, we're going to need to do something with that. That is under the resources here, I think. No? I have no idea how many quasi-eric resources I have available. But we can choose a target. We can destroy a fleet. We can destroy a planet. We can destroy a solar system or an entire stellar cluster. Yeah, the system has to be cleared of hostiles. We can use the QSO fleet destruction feature to facilitate this. Okay, yeah, we can proceed. We're gonna go and destroy an entire solar system, and I'm gonna find out how this bad boy works. Probably we need to throw in a couple more resources to make that happen, but I think over time we're pretty happy with what we're building here. Now, we decided to declare war on one of these Xeno empires, which means that it's finally time to show these aliens the true meaning of Christmas. That's right, we're going to go ahead and see if we can blow up one of their systems here. This one seems interesting. We can just blow up this entire stellar cluster if we want to. All we got to do now is place the gateway, if we can. Sometimes it gets stuck, because there's a little small problem here with the QS marker. There must not be any hostile ships in this system. Well, that is a problem. How about if I blow up this one instead then? Yes, let's just do that here. Build a megastructure. Must not be any hostile ships in this system. Is there hostile ships in here? I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so that's still a little bit buggy. So we're just going to go back towards the control panel, and we're going to cancel it. And we're going to bring up the menu once again. And then we're going to choose a target. And we're going to just destroy an entire solar system. Ah, darn it. You need to clear it. Okay, so let's just do it differently here for a second. I want to destroy a planet. Yeah. We can target up to 10 planets at once, each adding 5 on a total firing cost with a maximum of 50. Yeah, let us proceed. Let's build this here shindig and see what we can. This seems to be like a nice little target over here. Yeah, this seems juicy AF. Okay, so build a mega structure here. QS marker. It will be built instantly due to the magnificence of, yeah, there we go. So it's a nice little marker place there. And we'll just build another marker over here. Yes. So we can target up to 10 targets at once, which is not an insignificant amount of firepower. Let's put it that way. And I believe these guys are stuck behind an FTL inhibitor, yeah, so we sadly can't do all too much with that, but we still have 2 targets on the line here. Is there anything else we can do here? I think we can we target this one? No, not just yet. Maybe something else here that we can facilitate in the destruction. No, it's all set. Oh, it's behind FTL inhibitors all the way. This one. Okay, so this one works. So we're just gonna go ahead and build another marker over here.
Is under assault.
Perfect. So that's a marker. I think we've got pretty much all the planets targeted that we want. So now all we got to do is go back towards the control panel and push the big button. Alright, control panel. There we go. 15 points. Destroy 3 planets. Alright. Let's try it out. Oh, there goes the gun. We're just gonna go and watch this in slow-mo. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna go through the wormhole anytime soon now. Oh. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, so these guys are now firing at the targets that we've set, including the ones over here. Have they already destroyed them? Like just now? No, it can't be. Really? They're already gone? Okay. That is a little bit more proactive than I thought it would be. Okay, so they've already managed to destroy the planet. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, that looks, oh god, that looks painful. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that planet is going to be ever so slightly on the toasty side. This is a nice way to get rid of pops and therefore improve your performance in the game. Let's just speed things up here, and oh god, the planet is gone. Oh, that is just unfortunate. I like how we instantly jump towards 40% war score because apparently this is considered to be a bad thing. Terrible relations because we've destroyed 3 of their planets. Oh man, that's just a sad time. Sad time for them in general. We can try to blow up a solar system as well, maybe. Well, we have to choose target. Let's destroy an enemy fleet. Okay. Quasi-stellar calibrator assembled. You've assembled a small quasi-stellar calibration ship. It shall be used to properly calibrate and aim the wormhole through which the hyper weapon will fire. In order to begin the firing sequence, use its jump drive to move into the system containing the fleet. Okay, so we just got a ship for free, apparently. There it is. What does it look like? I'm really curious, because I haven't seen this one yet. Let's take a look. Come on. I know you want to. Okay, it's a box. Is it actually a flying box? No, it looks like it's a contingency ship. Okay, so there it is. There's my contingency ship. It's got a quasi-stellar jump drive on it and the quasi-stellar computer, but it looks like a box in the menu here, and it can jump over the entire galaxy. Well, that's just quite something. We're just gonna jump over towards the system over here.
Our construction ship is under fire.
Where this armada is hanging out. Boop. Okay, so we're now in the system here. There's our target. So we should probably right-click on it. Good. And now we can enable the quasi-stellar calibrator. Alright, fire at will, Duke Commander. Begin calibration. Okay, it will be... we need to ensure that it's not destroyed within 30 days. Well, let's hope we can just run around... Oh god, did we just get stuck? I think we... Oh, did they just jump across the galaxy through a gateway? Okay, calibration is complete. And it's firing. Yeah, long story short, the quasi-stellar Obliterator kinda ends the
Engaging
game.
hostile station.
Oh, we've destroyed an outpost. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, now that we've destroyed the outpost. Yes. Oh, yes. We have destroyed the outpost. What's this? Quasi-stellar wormhole. Okay. So this means that we can blow up an entire stellar cluster, I believe. So we're just gonna go do that. Okay, all we gotta do now is choose a target, destroy a stellar cluster, let us proceed. Okay, so that is all configured. All we need to do now is get a construction ship in place to build our target, Megastructure, QS target marker. And there we go. Alright, cool. I wonder how well this will go, because I had problems getting it to work before. 120. Oh my god, is it actually happening? It is actually happening. Oh boy, let's keep an eye on the map here. Eye on the prize, boys and girls. The game is frozen. It's always a good sign. Last time that happened, the entire game glitched out as I was building the.
We have exhausted all diplomatic options.
Oh boy. Oh god, we've destroyed everything. Oh god. Oh no, it's empty space. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh boy. Okay. So, yeah, the quasi-stellar Obliterator, the gun to end all guns, the thing that will generate wars without any problems. What's actually our politics over here? Oh, they're cordial to us now, even though we've obliterated multiples of their star systems. But at least we got a +1 yearly tick on that, so that's nice. Anyway, we're going to wrap up this video here. Of course, you can just download the Gigastructural Engineering from the workshop. Have some fun with it. But yeah, I want to thank Skillshare for making this video possible, but also my patrons, because, well, if it wasn't for you guys, then I wouldn't have this amount of fun. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, weaponize those quasars.